Good day, grade 8. Today is our subject in Mapeh 8 in week 6. Again, I'm your teacher in Mapeh, Sir Reynaldo B. Malimban. In lesson 4, in today's lesson, we talk about the music of East Asia. East Asia, or the Far East, is composed of the nations of Japan, North and South Korea, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and Mongolia. China was the first great civilizations in East Asia that strongly influenced the cultural development of the Asian people. In Anhui province, a style of local opera has extended its influence considerably, so much so that the emperor, then reigning, Long, was attracted into picking characters of other forms of the opera from Hoppen, Wonan, and Hani were incorporated into the Anhui opera during this period. The sound of China traditional music. Chinese music has been known historically since the dawn of Chinese civilization, with the documents and artifacts providing evidence of a well-developed musical culture as the Zhou dynasty in 1122 BC to 256 BC. Today, the music continues a rich traditional heritage in one aspect, while emerging into the more contemporary form at the same time. Chinese music is primarily melodic and uses the pentatonic scale. The tonal system is founded on the 12 pitches of the octave generated from the spiral of the fifth. This is the example or the Chinese instruments in China. So take note of that, student, of the following instruments. In the music of China, music to the Asian people is closely related to the myths and belief of the ancient culture. The myths of the China tell us that its musical system was rooted in the legendary cutting of the bamboo pipes. To the Chinese, music has been practical use in their lives. Their music is used in teaching and giving power to the government arrives at harmony and cooperation in society. The Yuyi refers to the music in Chinese courts some 2,000 years ago. It was influenced by the Indian, Persians, and other Central Asian traders. There are two types of yayu are chime music and chanson. The Chinese believe that music related to force of the nature. Their instrumental ensemble or yoyi is made of metal, stone, wood, clay, silk, gourd, bamboo, and hide. And this is the picture of the Chinese musical instruments. The chart of the 8 sounds, wherein the Ching, Yu, Wusan, Ko, Ti, Angchi, Xing, Sho. These are in English form in metal, stone, wood, clay, skin, bamboo, gourd, and silk. These metals include the bills, stone, chimes, wood that are scraped or struck. Clay is a globe-like pots that are blown into the mouthpiece. Skin drum with stretched animal skins. Bamboo, pipes in the floats. Gourd, mouth organs, and silk, string instrument. In East Asia music playlist, the court music of East Asia is China, Japan, and Korea, and the other known as Yanye, Gagaku, and Chong'ak. And this is the example in China. The big bells of Chang gave the signal for the commencement of the musical performance. Second, stitching. Chime is a resonant panel which indicates the beginning and the end of the musical piece. Third one is the chen-in. Is derived from the silk, a pitch long, either with 5 or 7 silken strings. The fourth one is the ghost shing. Is a large, either with 21 string and movable bridges, Chinese musical scale. The music of Japan. The music of Japan includes a wide array of performers in distinct styles, both traditional and modern. The word for music in Japanese, in Uganko, combining the kanji on sound with the kanji gako in joy. These are the Japanese music. The word musician Japanese is oganko on sound. Gaku means music. Authentic Japanese music is called gakaku, based on the old Chinese music in rhythm. Japan enriched poetry and folk songs. Its music consists of orchestral, dramatic folk songs, and chamber music. By their music, the Japanese are able to narrate the different aspects of their lives, such as their beliefs, rituals, traditions, and sorrows. These are the instruments in Japanese. Japanese music may be accompanied by the bamboo flutes, various drums, or the samishin, or the shakuhachi. Harvest songs, community dances, folk theatricals, and masked lion and devil dances are common. All these folk songs use hand clapping for accompaniment, while later ones tend to use samishin or shakuhachi in drums. Just like the example of the musical instrument in Japan, in samishin. Samishin, this is a black lute with a twisting and long neck. The body is in the form of the box with 4 wooden sides. The front and the back surface are made of the cat skin or dog skin, and the string are made of silk with the diminishing goods, and the plectrum is made of ivory, buffalo horn, and boxwood of oak. Next is the shakuhachi. In the shakuhachi, this is made from the floor or the table plucked in the blowing of the air. That could be how to give per air in the lot, in the mouthpiece. It is established in the court around 1,200 years ago, preserved by the imperial court and some of the shrine temples, using shakuhachi. Next is koto. Koto, the body of koto is made of a special kind of wood and string. It is made of silk. Although nylon string had now come into the widespread use, the koto players lay the instrument horizontally or the floor on the low table, plucking with their fingertips and thumb. A wooden piece by Stankful or one of the percussion instruments. Gagaku, the oldest music in dance existence in Japan, literally means elegant music. Let us move on the music in Korea. Instrumental music of Korea. Korean music, especially in South Korea, has rich vocal traditions and diverse instruments in music, forms, folk song, religious works, court music, and shaman rituals all express the soul of nations whose history filled with a colorful and fascinating tales. The traditional Korean music represents a world of captivating rhythms and melodies whose sounds draw listeners like a breath. Koreans sang songs which they could not hold their sadness in. The traditional Korean instrument can be broadly divided into three groups: string, wind, and percussion instruments. The rhythm of the Korean music there are four the characteristic. One is a rhythm with one type of length. Two is a regular rhythm in the time signature. Three, regular rhythm called changda, or chang means long of the short theme of music. And fourth is free rhythm found in the music of Ak, Confucian temple in music. The traditional Korean music includes the folk, vocal, religious, and ritual music styles of the Korean people. Korean music, along with art, painting, and sculpture, had been practiced since prehistory times. Korean has rich musical tradition based on the Chinese music. According to the old Korean writings, music is one way by which a person can reach the highest level of the culture and peace of mind. Even if the music is happy, it is not noisy in expressing happiness. If the music is sad, it does not show lamentations but has life and comes from the emotions of the singer-performer. The manner of expressing the musical content is done in a refined and elegant manner called changak. It is a term used by the elite society from the word honde, meaning peace. And the music that expresses happy feelings or common life experiences of the people is called zog-ak. And this is the instrument of Korean. In Korean traditional, music can be roughly divided into two major categories. One is chongak, which means music for the ruling class. Second is the kayagong. It should be placed in the lap of its player. It tells on the floor. And these are jango, zogak. When the people of Korean performers. So a chango, although is an hourglass shape from the drums and the body is made of wood. The left side struck with the left hand or the player, while the right side is struck by the bamboo stick with the right hand of the player. And also the kayagom is made of wood with 12 strings and movable bridge. The string has plucked by the thumb, index, and middle finger on the right hand, while the thumb is middle finger of the left hand pressed to the string to the left sides of the instruments. This is the similar of the Chinese chen, konchen, and koto in Japan. So again, let us try to review that Chinese music is primarily melodic and uses pentatonic scale. Popular Chinese music is associated with the theater. Authentic Japanese music is called gagako, based on old Chinese music in Buddhism. And the traditional Korean music includes the vocal, religious, and ritual music styles of the Korean people. That's all for today. For more updates, please monitor our e-class online learning system. Thank you and goodbye. My name is Rinaldo B. Malimban, your Mapeh 8.